Ensoutoys black and white bunny, and we'll go ahead and take a look at these. They actually did a reissue mere months later where they'll be changing up some things. This is the first run, so there were a few complaints on it from what I can see through the window, which really don't have enough light here at this point. The aspects that were highlighted, like skin reddishness and something with the stockings, I thought it looked okay, but let's take a look. So basically the cover slides off, at which point you are left with the two individual boxes of the figures. You can see in the contents, both of them actually have a wall scroll, the removable ears, and the bunny figure itself. So we will take a look at those. So first we have a look at White Bunny's poster.
That's what I think about when I sit down to write a song. Music for me can express those.
And now we have a look at Black Bunny's poster.
Any other language can. People ask why my songs have that timeless feel to them. That's what I need.
Really nice bonus posters included.
It's in the very nature.
Now they also include the postcards and acrylic keychains, which are double-sided, the keychains are. They actually look really nice. Keychain, postcards, keychain. So I mean, some really nice bundled things with it. Now I do also want to point out that those are her glasses, so they include 3, knowing that things will probably go wrong. You have to basically get that pried out, bent and shaped, and slid in as best as you can. So I'll show that momentarily. Okay, so I'll show you Black Bunny first, and that's because White Bunny has a repair drawing that I will talk about in a moment. But with Black Bunny, you can see with the glasses, basically, it's like in the picture, they show the frame going under the hair. There's no way. So I've actually got it over the hair in the front, and then the rims are slid in, but you angle them out as you slide it in so that you're not scratching it. It's definitely a challenge. Honestly, would have been a lot better if they just factory applied glasses than having the cheap little metal frame bendable ones. But you can see, looking at her, I do see the sunburn aspect, and it's more pronounced on White Bunny. That said, I don't know, it doesn't bother me much. Could be because I live in Florida, so you see lots of sunburn. But also the stockings, I think they went to like a solid one, and the one that's forthcoming that is considered like the exclusive limited. I like the stockings, so I don't quite understand what the complaint about that is. They actually look good to me. Yeah, so you can get a good look at her, and I'll show them side by side too after I show White Bunny. It looks really good, I think. Let me go ahead and get White Bunny here, and I'll show you that one. Okay, so with White Bunny, first and foremost, the reddishness is definitely more pronounced, particularly like by the bands. So that's, I believe, the main issue people had. Again, the stockings, I know there were complaints on it. I like them. They're fine, I think, and you can definitely see the threads, but it blends in well. Face is really nice. face is really nice. Now, base. Basically, that peg comes separate. And the portion in her leg was basically like not drilled. Like there was just a tiny bit carved out and that was it. So it took tremendous pressure to actually get that to go in, because you were pretty much making the hole for all practical purposes. Unfortunately, I made a big mistake. So I had put her ears in first, and because I did that, despite trying to be very careful, at some point I did inadvertently press down on that ear, which at the base, basically at the base there, was where it broke and folded off the left one. So it had like bent over, and when I attempted to straighten it back to this angle, it basically snapped right off. So because I've already had this quite a while, I figured the odds of them actually replacing were pretty low. So I went ahead and did do the super glue. Still has the correct angle and all. And you can slightly tell with the naked eye, but very, very, very slightly. So it took me a couple of tries, but I did at least get it repaired. So, and that, like I said, basically happened because this base peg was pretty much not drilled in the foot. And it's like a separate piece that you do have to put in. So I would caution, do not put the ears on until you get that base peg in. For Black Bunny, it wasn't a problem. But for White Bunny, it was a huge problem. And really took a lot of force. So, but I mean, overall, it looks really good. Like I said, it's, close up, you definitely do see the sunburn thing. Otherwise, I'm definitely liking it. Let me put it side by side so you can see them both. Okay, so here you can see both side by side. I think they look really, really good together. A bunch of birds squawking out there.
Last night I fell into a deep, deep sleep, and I found myself in a dream. And in my dream there was this beat. I heard it from a distance, and then closer and closer it came. It surrounded me like thunder. You know that thunder without the rain. This sounded lifted me and carried me to a place that seemed familiar. I saw flickering lights shining bright, so beautiful, like my eyes were filled with wonderment. And at a closer glance I saw the strangest things I've ever seen, but I saw them once before.
Their best assets. It's at about 270 degrees. And finally back to front. And they do swivel because they each have just the one peg in there. So they do swivel really to pretty much any angle on that stand as you prefer. So that's actually a nice touch. You can see not close up, the sunburn aspect doesn't really present too much. It is a little more noticeable to the naked eye than on camera. But I don't know, it doesn't really bother me. It's only because I've read comments on it. But I mean, it is unmistakable how much I agree with. And so that limited edition one, I guess, is to satisfy that aspect, but I still don't see why they changed the stockings. I actually think they look good like that. I'm not really sure. But all in all, pretty great. They definitely included a lot of goodies, which is really nice. And I think they present really nicely. So I would say probably 8.5. Yeah, I'd say somewhere between 8 and 9, 8.5. They're very nice. They're not incredible, but I'd still say they're quite nice. So, yeah.